In today's video, I'm trying to fit this in my car. So keep watching. So the car is on stilts here, as you can see. Don't have to actually. So what I have to do is take this off and remove that one over there to get some space. Remove this one to keep a hand through. Maybe this. Remove the fuel wheel and the injectors, which should be easy enough. Remove the intake, and then there should be bolts underneath which aren't easy to reach. I can feel one over there. Then there should be one. I might have to lower the car again. There's one over there. There. There's one on that side over there. And then, as far as I remember, there's one underneath there, which requires you to, let me see, yeah, there's one there. And I think you have to move the alternator forward. And the problem with the K24 is when I do this, I think, and I'm not sure, this water pass here, which is part of the intake manifold, will all go out, which means I have no coolant. But I'm not 100% sure. So this got to start with the basics then. With the throttle body removed, the fuel wheel is sitting over there. I left the injectors in because it's a bit crappy weather. I'm actually going to check and see what I can do to remove this intake manifold. So there's one there, and one in the back, and then there should be a few underneath there. I never really investigated, but I know there's some in the middle and there. So let me see if we can actually do this, showing you. So if you look at the back, you can see one there, and there should be one all the way somewhere there, over there. You can see two, and then there's one here, and there should be another one. But yeah, that's what you kind of have to remove. You can remove these over here, but I don't think it's worth the time and the effort to get that sorted. So I'm going to go and crack on. To make stuff a bit easier, you have to remove this stud there. So you put one knot there, put them all together, and then tighten that, loosen that one, and then the stud will come out. Not sure if I do the same on the other side, but I think only this side. So to remove the intake, which is there, I had to loosen all these bolts. Both these bolts, the back ones, is basically an engine removal. So yeah, that's pretty much what you have to do. And now I need to see if it even fits the new one. So to do that, I'm going to squeeze it towards there and see how it goes. But certainly put the engine in place, and it has to go forward a tiny bit. So a few days later, I should have documented everything. Fortunately, the rain and everything was on my side. So anyway, I will take this off because it's not connected anyway. There we go. And my intake air temp. Anyway, so this is the intake manifold, as you can see on the car. When I removed the intake manifold, I had to take the engine and loosen all the mounts. However, with putting it back, I actually didn't have to do that. It actually fits straight nicely through there. You can cut these off, which I'm going to do at one stage anyway, because I don't need them. However, and I did hammer this, but that was to remove it. However, with the space that you have, you can actually just slide it in. Then, because if you get an intake manifold like this, you want to cut the water neck off, which I already showed you in previous videos. Here, I will try to show you, is my El Cheapo new water neck. If you put it on straight like that, it will leak. It wouldn't, like, it's not like leaking, but it is dripping. So what I did was I actually put Honda Bond on it, let it dry for 2 days on the cold UK weathers, and I tested it this morning, let it go to 100 degrees, and it was all working. So that was the intake manifold. Just have to fill up some coolant here. Anyway, that's the intake manifold and how you do it. It's pretty easy if you get a hang of it. So in the next video, I am going to show you some videos about the comparison between the two, and then we're going to do the dyno. So, oh yes, by the way, I am making a valve cover that looks like a 1cc.